Good morning. You are listening to WCEG Network, radio.com. Thank you so much for spend the morning with us. We are the platform that work for the community. And remember, you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Smart TV. You also can download the application so you can have in your telephone anytime you want to review our videos and also comment and also make suggestions for us. For the next hour, I'm gonna be with you. My name is Ramona Hernandez, and this is Our Bilingual Place. And remember, the opinions, suggestions on this program today is not responsibility for WCEG. And we're gonna begin. Today we have a young man. His name is Alex Sander.
Good morning.
I'm gonna let him to let us know a little bit about him, what he's doing, where is he from, so we can begin the conversation. Hi, Alex. Good morning, and thank you for being here today with me.
Good morning. My name is Alexander Keynes. Uh, I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm in the 11th grade, and I graduated Drew Charter School. What a little bit else about me. I like music. I like music.
That's great. And for a young man, every young people like some music, just listening and moving. That is exciting. Alexander, so you're in
Mhm.
high school right now. Tell me a little bit about the interest you have, because once a young people go to the high school, is the beginning for the future. So
Mhm.
what plans you have for you, what career you have choose right now, and a little bit what are your goals in short term?
So right now in high school, I'm going through like a pathway for computer science because that's what I'm interested in doing in college. And I'm also interested in going to college after high school. Um, I just went on a college tour yesterday and the past 3 days, so I was kind of exploring and getting to know like the colleges in New Orleans and Alabama. We went to Tulane, Loyola, we went to Alabama State University, we went to Louisiana State University, and I think they all had amazing campuses, amazing curriculum. I think that what they offer there is good. Um, But I didn't have a chance to ask any questions about the computer science that they have there. So I'm definitely looking towards like computer science and mass communication. I heard about that. And Loyola apparently has like a really big mass communication class. So that's good to know.
That's great. That's so great. And about the experience for college tour, how you feel? Have you meeting new people? Have you found somebody or someone who has been influencing you to make choices, strong choices about a specific college?
Um, Definitely. My school has one-on-one meetings with our counselors, and it's like we really build a bond with our college counselors, and they really help us like um they really help us expand our like views on colleges and all of our majors and minors. They just help us throughout like the whole process, and it's amazing. Even though the college tour was just our school, I felt like I learned a lot about my counselors as well because we're just meeting them this year.
Mm, that's great. And right now you are beginning your path, your career, getting experience to get more knowledgeable about how to do things and how to choose, your career or where you want to begin. What is the advice for those that are beginning on that journey? What do you recommend this, probably little um, teenagers like you that are looking, like ways to start doing this?
Um, I think that my advice would probably like get in contact with a college counselor, like one of your teachers that will help you through like this whole process. I know most schools don't have opportunities like mine, so I just say get in contact with your teachers, make relationships, connections that'll all help you through your future.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that is the key. And this is a general advice for everybody who is looking right now in our audience, even if there's parents, grandparents, uncles, um, encourage your children, your young children to look for help. Even like Alex say, there is now many resources, probably for some reasons, several reasons on the schools, but look for advice. Going to these college fairs um, is a good resource to get someone or somebody, to direct you in the best way, if you are looking for that right now. And Alexander, I know you're very young, but I know, you know, many children in our schools right now have a lot of opportunities to travel. Have you had an opportunity to travel and experience, something that had been very helpful for you, or how to develop yourself, in the environment you are right now?
I have not traveled anywhere education wise. Like I know we have study abroad opportunities. I know my friends went to Peru
Mhm.
over a break, and I think they said that was nice. But I haven't personally gone on any trips.
Y- uh, And you are planning to do in the future? Have you thinking about it to do in college?
Oh, yes, I'm interested in studying abroad. I feel like that'd be a really big opportunity to meet and learn new people and yeah, I think I really want to do that in the future. I just don't
That's
know where yet.
That's great. And I hope, and I encourage personally you to do that, because I think it could be a good experience and also something to put into portfolio, when you are starting looking for a job, having that experience could be very great. Be exposed always to other culture, other personality, languages are very big for a person to do it. And Alex, let me asking to you, do you know another language? Have you learned to speak another language?
I have taken Spanish classes, but I haven't really retained that much. I think do need more classes, and I might take another language in college, but
Mhm.
I have taken one or two Spanish classes.
That's nice. That's so nice. And I also encourage you to continue that, are more language you have, you can have more opportunities for job, but also to make friends and, building relationships in other parts of the world. So that is very nice. And I know you have a project that you are working on right now, and is to be to conduct a program. Can you tell me a little bit about X Nation?
Are you talking about Z Nation?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I guess that is my podcast or radio show, and I guess I'm going to talk about current events, and I can invite like my friends, and we could talk about stuff that's going on in our lives and in the news. We could talk about anything, school, colleges, everything like that.
That's so nice. That is great. And let me ask you, how old are you, Alex?
I am 17 years old.
17 years old. And for our audience and young people that are looking to start a professional path for your future, it is possible. You just have to work so hard and don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to get out, to request opportunities, to ask for, any help that are outside. You just need to put something in your mind and go out and put it with people you know. It's how you build your professional life, but also your personal life. Remember, you going out and you are caring professional, personal life, everything in once. So it's an example, Alex, that with 17 years, he is doing all of this. But Alex, tell me a little bit how you began this journey, because I know many of the times we push our children um, with friends, with people we know, but how you began doing this, just for those who are listening and don't know where to begin, because it's very difficult.
I think, like I said before, you just need like the right connections. You need like friends. You need adults to help you. Um, Thanks to Miss Rogers, I have been able to get my program on WCEG, and I really appreciate her for doing that for me. And this whole opportunity to begin with, I wouldn't have anything without it.
That's so nice. Yeah. And even when you don't know people, I feel you have to put yourself to talk to people. There are gonna be a lot rejections outside. We cannot avoid that because many of the times people don't know us, people don't know our job, people don't know, the different way to do things. But I think everybody have to keep in mind, if you want something, you have to work for that. And also, besides the denials, I think that can be result good things and expect unexpected things when you go out and you just ask someone for something. You never know what is the person that is looking something, or maybe someone is looking at you and you don't know, and you ask and they help you. Alex, and there are so many issues outside. There are so many problems, social problems outside. What is one of the problems would you like to contribute in resolving? I know there is so many and very complex question, but how in your skills, in your feelings, how you can contribute to solve these problems?
I feel like one issue that has like me deeply rooted would be hunger throughout the world. I've done like multiple community service opportunities. Like on MLK Day, I packed rice and vegetables to send to different parts of Africa. But I also volunteered for feeding the homeless in our city. So I think hunger is an important issue. I feel like everybody should have something to eat when they're hungry. So I feel like that's one issue that's really has me.
Yeah, it's a big problem in many countries, and it's very unfortunate that some countries have so many and some others don't have. And, I feel that is a good expectation to work on. And also right now that you're going to have, um, the facility and the blessing that you can spread the word through your program. And let me ask you, what are the expectations you have having the show in WCEG? And also, what do you expect to accomplish having this platform to communicate?
I just hope I could reach audience and just inspire people, I guess. I don't really know what I'm expecting. I just hope that it turns into something that I can really appreciate doing and that my friends maybe want to appreciate coming on as well.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be so great. And we always happy to support young people, the dreams, but also to know about young people, how they feel right now, how they communicate, and how we can help. I think that's gonna be so nice to listen from you. I think having this advocacy and work for you and communication gonna be helping so many young people to start the path, not only professionally, but I think I also mentally and encourage these young people like you.
Can you repeat the question? My bad.
Oh no, I just telling that it's gonna be
Oh,
great, and I think you're gonna be doing so well. And let me ask you, because this is so, know your perspective from you that are very young. How you feel right now, the young community is perceiving, all these issues that are happening right now in the society, and with all this pressure for getting a career, going to college, um, into your community, into among your friends. How you feel young people is getting out, getting embracing these issues?
I feel like young people like me need to be more informed. They need to be told like we have a future and we need to like get on track because I've seen a lot of people at my high school and such that don't take advantage of these opportunities that we're given. So I just think we need to just be informed and uh mentally also be somewhere good. I feel like if you're not good mentally, then you can't really take a step forward and do what you're trying to do. So yeah.
That's good. It's amazing. And I think many young people, and I'm sure your parents and your family, your whole family are very proud of you. And I'm excited for what is coming with C Nation, that, you're gonna start doing it and your friends bringing other young people. I think are gonna be very encouraged. And I have a question for you. How you have been perceiving the pressure on the social media?
I think that social media is kind of taking over. I feel like people need to sometimes just take a step away. I feel like some people's lives are too invested in the social media. And yeah, I think it's just really controlling. I know they're doing like um all types of court investigations about like TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that. But I really think that it begins with the user, and the user might need to take a step back if they feel too invested in it.
Very good answer. I think we all have to get disconnected. I think this is a way of manipulation for so many things. Um, and Alex, we are celebrating, well, this month is a celebration for women, but we also are celebrating Black History Month. And I want to ask you, from your past, for your mother, grandfather, father, what is the legacy they having led you? What they having cultivated on you to follow this path, have this, way of thinking? Because sadly, and we have to say, many young people still don't get to the point to be secure for themselves, to choose something, like target something and just follow that. Um, what they have been cultivated on you, what you have from them that make you, just be stable in your thoughts and just going on with things. And because I know in some point it is hard and difficult, just to keep on work and have a discipline to, okay, I'm gonna do this today, I'm gonna do this. When there is so many things outside that you can do, fun things or, whatever.
Mhm.
So tell me a little bit about it.
I think, I mean, I know my parents, they motivate me. For Black History, they just teach me to like appreciate my skin, my hair, and that's what everybody tries to do that month. And I feel like that just really like brings us down to the culture. I think I really appreciate that. But back onto the like the staying motivated part, I think if you always have that motivation, it'll keep driving you to stay consistent, and that's what's motivating me. I'm just trying to stay consistent and not like go off track and always a straight line forward. That's it.
That's nice. That's nice and good that they, motivated so much, talk to you about things and supporting you so much. And what is the best advice you have received for your parents?
Probably don't let stuff overwhelm you. Don't let anything affect you. Don't let social media, don't let your judgment on things change. I think everything gets better. Just keep going and it'll turn out eventually. You just gotta keep going.
That's great and great advice. I think that there is a strong advice, but very difficult to apply for some people, for some people. But once you get it, you can, work on that and do it. And what your parents told you about when they know you're gonna be on the air doing your program, what they told you, how they feel.
They're very excited. They instantly shared it to all of our family, so everybody knows at this point. I think everybody's just excited about it, and I'm looking forward to it towards it. But yeah, they were just they were just in shock. They're like, "How did you get your own radio show out of nowhere?"
Well, it's the consequence on your consistent and your job and also your desire to want it to do it and find a way to do it. So I congratulate you for that because you are very young. You on your path to going to college, and you have to look back just to review everything what you have been done and just continue. I don't stop in there. If something gone bad, it's okay. We have time to repair that and do it better, and it's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And that is, the advice for all our young community that you don't have to give up. You just have to continue doing it. In the way of your life, you're gonna find so many stones, so many things that gonna put you on the floor. But the most important thing is that you have to stand up and continue, and just have the target very strong in your mind, what you want to do and where you want to go. So, and beside this project, what else, what plans have on the future?
Um, Other than like college and the program, I think I want to start doing more community service, get consistent with that, a good habit of going out and volunteering. What else? Staying on top of my grades, so my high school can go swiftly. And I probably want to get more connections because my college counselor, I feel like we've talked a lot and established like different connections with the different admission officers in the college. And after this college tour, I realized that more connections brings you further after college. You can get jobs, you can get especially the different opportunities after college, after high school as well. I think it's just I'm looking forward to my future.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. And I think doing connections, building relationships is the key to enter to any place, to explore, to expand your knowledge. And that is, very nice. Um, and tell me a little bit, because I know you have a history on volunteering in different places. How you began doing it? Who introduced you to do volunteering? And when you do it, because I know you have study and your family. Tell me a little bit about it.
So the school kind of like pushes the agenda out to go and volunteer because it's good. I find a lot of it volunteering just searching, but sometimes our school provides different volunteering tasks, like the rice and vegetable program at the school. That was what they like. They were the middleman for that. They brought the company to us, and we kind of volunteered and we helped out. And it was all their involvement with the connections. And but I feel like anybody can just start where they want to. They could just look up volunteering near me, volunteering in general, and they'll find something for them to do in the community.
Mm. And doing volunteering, because I know volunteering is going places and do activities. What skills have you developing through volunteering?
I think it's made me definitely a better sorter, sorting through all the different kinds of stuff. But I think it's definitely made me better at talking to new people as well,
Mm.
because you meet a whole lot of new people through this process. Uh, Other than that, what are the skills? I think other than speech, it's definitely, oh, it's helped me like I reach out more. I feel like before I was kind of just close knit. I didn't want to reach out to anybody or anything. But I feel like volunteering has let me, like, I want to help you and I'm going to email you about it instead of just sitting there and doing nothing about it.
That is great. That is so nice. And among all these jobs you do in school, family, career, what are your hobbies? What interests are you have?
I don't have a particular hobby. I just enjoy hanging out with my friends, listening to music. But I am interested in like maybe making music or learning at least how to play an instrument. So I have a piano in my room. Just interested in
Mhm.
that.
That's nice. And what kind of music you like it?
Um, I like a lot of pop and R&B, but I also occasionally listen to like rap.
Mm,
Um, Artists like Frank Ocean, I feel like they make very impactful music, and I can really just vibe with it.
That's nice. That's so nice. You have friends that are making music right now or have that ability that working on right now?
My friend's brother, I know he's very like he's definitely growing. Before he would make 1,000 listeners, now he's at like 500,000 listeners, and I feel like he's really motivated to keep going. And
Mm,
he's gone on to college and he's getting all these new opportunities, and it's really inspiring.
That's great. That's so nice. And what kind of dance do you like?
Dance?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really consider myself a dancer. I don't know a specific dance that I've done, or I remember I did have to dance. We danced salsa at school
Mm.
for um the Hispanic Heritage Month, for the time that had. That was nice. I really appreciated learning about the different culture.
Yeah,
And
it's very interesting, and also, get you get into other cultures, get you another perspective for your life, but also to understand other people from around the world.
yeah,
That's great. That's great, Alex. So right now, I would like to introduce you with our Hispanic Latin community, and I'm gonna tell them a little bit about you and what your accomplishment and who you are. Okay.
okay.
Buenos días a todos. Están en nuestro lugar bilingüe. Mi nombre es Ramona Hernández. Hoy les agradezco mucho a los que estén en nuestra audiencia esta mañana con nosotros. Tenemos a Alex, a Alexander. Él es un muchacho muy joven, tiene 17 años. Él está empezando su carrera profesional. Ahora en este momento está en la high school, pero a su corta edad él ha hecho mucho. Recientemente fue a un tour de colegios donde ahora él está explorando sus opciones para entrar al colegio. La carrera que él quiere tomar es ah, ciencias en computadoras. Él está muy interesado en la comunicación. Ar- mm, Muy pronto él va a empezar su programa, se llama C Nation. Es un, digamos, podcast, es un programa más de WCEG, talradio.com. Él va a estar presentando sus experiencias como joven, pero también dando consejos para la juventud. Él va a invitar a sus amigos, donde también va a explorar sus experiencias de otros jóvenes, qué es lo que está pasando ahora, cómo se sienten ellos. Creo que va a ser un programa muy interesante, que nuestros hijos pueden ver y tomar ideas, hacer comentarios, preguntar directamente a Alex en nuestra plataforma de WCEG sobre cómo empezar una carrera profesional, cómo motivarse, cómo mantenerse motivados como jóvenes ahora que están tan presionados con tanta situación social, también nuestras redes, que también son una presión social para nuestros hijos. Am, Creo a los padres que nos están viendo esta mañana, creo que es bueno dejarles saber a ellos que hay maneras de hacer las cosas. Es difícil porque nunca paras de trabajar y desde joven siempre estás pensando cómo hacerle, cómo va a ser tu futuro, qué carrera escoger, a qué escuela ir. Y creo que estos recursos nos pueden ayudar a todos, no nada más a los jóvenes, pero también a nosotros como adultos, de tener una idea para darles a nuestros hijos ese apoyo. am, pues sí, de dejarles saber y poner pues como ejemplo y decir, pues sí, él lo puede hacer, no importa dónde esté o cómo esté, pero puede haber mucho recurso. Y a pesar de que uno piense que es difícil y que nosotros no, creo que todos podemos tener esa oportunidad. Y también es un recordatorio de que él tan joven ha hecho mucho. Nosotros también, nuestros hijos también, en cualquier comunidad minoritaria lo podemos hacer. Simplemente tenemos que puchar a nuestros hijos a seguir adelante, a perder la vergüenza, a no tener miedo, a entrar a lugares donde pues es difícil entrar y a veces te miras el único. Pero si vas con esa conciencia de tener una oportunidad, de pedir una oportunidad a alguien que ni siquiera ni siquiera conocen o no te conocen, pero nunca sabes, alguien allá afuera está esperando solo ver a alguien como nosotros o ver a una persona con mucho interés para darnos la oportunidad. Entonces, aquí les dejo digamos, este programa de hoy. Espero que lo reciban bien, espero que todos esos muchachos jóvenes de nuestra comunidad hispana latina, tomen am, tomen como ejemplo, tomen como muestra, que podemos hacerlo, podemos tener nosotros esas mismas oportunidades y solo tenemos que salir afuera. Él también ha sido un voluntario por tiempo en diferentes lugares, en el banco de comida, y en algunos otros lugares donde él ha encontrado el recurso de voluntariar y aprender nuevas habilidades. Eso también es muy buena conexión para hacer relaciones sociales, conocer gente, aprender a desarrollarte tú personalmente, a comunicarte más. Entonces, yo sé que a veces la vida nos corre muy rápido, pero voluntariar es un gran recurso para desarrollarnos profesionalmente, porque afuera hay mucha gente de negocios, gente que apenas está empezando su negocio, am, cualquier profesional que te puedas imaginar, abogados, maestros, doctores. am, que están buscando también ellos a personas que a lo mejor puedan ayudar, a la mejor personas para integrarlas en su equipo. Solo tenemos que estar allí, tenemos que dar nuestro tiempo, tomar nuestro tiempo, a nuestra mentalidad de lo que queremos para ir a los lugares que a nosotros nos interesan. Entonces, si nos están escuchando, tomen ese consejo. Creo que es lo más productivo cuando estás empezando a hacer tu carrera profesional, tomar ventaja de voluntariado. ¿Ok? Bueno, pues los voy a dejar, voy a seguir con la conversación con Alex. Espero que les haya gustado este programa de WCEG y que tomen esta plataforma para un apoyo. Cualquier pregunta, cualquier sugerencia y recuerden, nos pueden encontrar en Facebook, Instagram, en YouTube, pueden revisar nuestros videos también, ¿ok? Gracias y que tengan muy bonito día. Alex, thank you so much. So our audience already know about you. I hope they take advantage for your future programs on the nation, the young community. And, hopefully they can contact you with questions, suggestions, maybe advice and how to do things. And if I have a question, if you would have an opportunity to to travel, what country you travel and why?
Um, I would say Japan is interesting because of the technology. I know they're very technologically advanced compared to every other country. I think that parts of Europe would be nice, like Italy or Amsterdam. I know those are very cool architecturally.
Mm,
But I also feel like maybe some places that are more culturally significant, like Latin America or Africa, that would be nice as well.
that's good. Yeah, very interesting countries. And what are the advice for you know, um, I know you know, I feel that right now the young community are very open and, for all the issues we are living right now. But right now, what do you think is an advice for parents? Because, at some age, children become so difficult. And
Mm.
I'm not saying because, they are bad, but your body is changing, your mind is changing. But what is the advice you can give to a parents to better understand children?
I feel like maybe I want to say that it it's good to have a very great connection with your parents and you need to spend time with them. But I think that maybe when school is getting like a little stressful, or maybe you're been on social media and you're trying to take a break, maybe some space would also be good because I feel like when gets really stressful, it gets like really stressful. And sometimes I just need like a mental break from everything. Maybe I just want to chill, listen to music. So it doesn't like overwhelm me. So I think that's very important.
That's good. Yeah, I think, my children are older now, but I feel right now that children also need a space from parents. So it's good. So Alex, would you like to ask some questions?
Yes. So my first question would be, how long have you been teaching Spanish?
I've been teaching Spanish since 2015. I started on the library, and it was, being in college and with a lot of people wanting to learn Spanish, that motivates to me to start doing it.
And do you teach at a school, or I know my old Spanish teacher, she taught Spanish over like a program to other adults. So do you teach to children or adults like this?
I welcome everyone in my class. I feel in my past class I have children and adults, young people too. I feel that everybody can learn for everybody. So it was so good to see how everyone integrates to learn, and everybody practice, everybody laugh because the pronunciation. So uh, more than teach for me is that you also spend a good time where you can retain. So I feel that is the best strategy to learn.
I agree. I also wanted to ask, last year I had a project in my class to write a book. Unfortunately, I chose to opt out of publishing it, but how long did it take for you to write your books? Or were you like really motivated and you just breezed through it?
I think it took, I'm very bad on time, but I think it was like a year, each book, like a year. I went to first draft the book, and
Hmm.
then get called to the publisher, house publisher, and then I think it is very quickly. It's not so much. The most time it take you is to draft and proof it. That process take you more time. Thanks God I had the help for a friend, Pauline Mansfield. She guided me so much into that process. So it was really quickly, like a year. Um, but it is very helpful to have someone who can guide you into that, because right now there are so many resources, so many ways to publish your book, and it's a little complicated. You have to see, it is a process. um but very excited, to have something in books, something that you can take and you can see, because it's your job, it's your knowledge, you put there so many things in there.
Yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
Um, Trying to think of. Questions. I don't know. I wasn't prepared to ask questions.
Mm, well, right now talking about my books, I don't have you know, I don't have any books right now with me, but I would like, there is a long time I haven't tell to our audience about my books. So they are on Amazon, and the name for the first one is The Beginner's Guide to Become Bilingual. The second is The Intermediate Guide to Become Bilingual. And it is about, my books are about to teach Spanish. There are a lot conversation in English and in Spanish. I think it's the best way a person can learn when they see English and Spanish. And we can relate English and Spanish. English and Spanish is very similar languages. We have thousands of words that are very similar in English and Spanish. When someone is talking to you in Spanish, put close attention what they are saying, because you wanna pick up two, three words that gonna give you a key of what they are talking about. Because the vocabulary, the language is similar. They just change for a vowel or a consonant. For example, conversación, conversation. Televisión, television. So you can hear, and request them. Can you talk a little bit slow so I can understand you? Many of the people gonna do that. So
Mm-hmm.
it's a good opportunity to learn. It's the best, I feel it's the best way to do it. There are so many techniques to teach in English and Spanish, or to teach Spanish, but the most effective is the one that you can understand, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody find the way to understand. You just need to find the way. There are so many resources. There are so many people that can, you know, mm, help you, guide you, teaching you. But only you and only you gonna develop the best way to understand and to learn. I also recommend always to my students and everybody to listen music in Spanish, to watch TV in Spanish. And one of the telenovelas are good, but um, news are the best because reporters and presenters are very proper in the way that they talk. They are very clear. They open the mouth where you can listen the sound of the word. So news, listening news, watching news in TV are the best thing you can do. I learned that way.
Yeah,
So, yeah, it's my recommendation for you and for everybody who are planning or are on the way learning the language.
my teacher said the same. We listened to podcasts and the news. She was saying like you have to get used to them talking fast and then it's clear so you can really understand it more.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think it
Yeah.
is definitely a good um method of learning.
Mm-hmm. And there is also a music that is very happy to dance and is very nice to move, and the sound is you feel excited and you feel happy when you listen to that, and also when you dance. Salsa. You like salsa, Alex?
Yeah, we researched like different forms of dance like salsa, bachata, I think was one. I think we
Mhm.
also did some other ones but that I don't remember. But yeah, it's like the music was different, and you could like really tell like the pace is different, and that's how I really like see the difference between the different dances.
Mhm.
But
That
yeah,
also is, it is fun to do it, but also is very helpful when you listen in that.
yeah,
And make you feel so good to 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 dance salsa.
yeah. It was really fun.
Yeah. Well, Alex, I thank you so much for the time you spent with me today, with all of our audience. Um, Hispanic, Latin. I hope this helps so many people outside to our young community to start the path to college, the path to professional life, but also for introducing to getting more interested into the culture, diverse culture and language. I hope the best for you in your new program. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you. Anything, I'm here. And, I thank you so much. I think you're going to be doing great. Congratulations to your parents because you are very young and you have, very firm ideas. And congratulate to them. Um, and for our audience, thank you so much for listening to us. We are WCEG, the platform for the community. If you want to support us, please go into the website wcegtalkradio.com. Put your suggestions, your comments. If you would like to hear something else from us, you can do anytime. And remember, go to YouTube for review to our videos, Instagram, Facebook, Smart TV, download us on your telephone. And Alexander, do you have any other Roku? We are on Roku too. So you have many resources with us. You just need to, press the button. Alex, do you want to say something to close?
Um, thank you for having me on. Also thank you for inviting me as a guest. This is my first like I guess kind of interview type thing, so I really appreciate that. Um, yeah, thank you for having me on. Thank you for the experience, and yeah, that's I don't know. That's tune into Z Nation when you first go live. I hope that that is a good project, and I'm looking forward to getting that started.
Thank you, Alex. Thank you. You're gonna be good, good. And thank you for being here. You was so nice. It was a good job today. Thank you. Thank you to WCEG Radio, and I'm gonna see